2025, the Parliament of Ghana passed Act 1140, the Ghana GOLDBOD Act. On the 2nd of April 2025, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama assented the Ghana GOLDBOD Act passed by Parliament. And so the GOLDBOD came into existence on the 2nd of April of this year. Consequently, we commenced work even ahead of the appointment of a board for the organization because of the tight timelines we've been given by the Ministry of Finance and His Excellency the President to see to the restructuring of the gold trading sector for the purpose of optimizing national benefits for the country. As you may be aware, the main objective of the GOLDBOD is to generate foreign exchange for the country and to maximize gold reserve accumulation by the Bank of Ghana. And this is a very important agenda for the government, and we feel privileged to be entrusted with this responsibility. So we hit the ground running right from day one. As a result, on the 14th of this month, that is 14th of April 2025, we issued a statement in which we announced that all foreigners in the gold trading sector have been given about a month to transition from the old regime, which is the old PMMC, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources regime, to this new Ghana GOLDBOD regime. And by that, what I mean is that under the previous regime, a person, be it a Ghanaian or a foreigner, could trade in gold, buy or sell gold, if the person had a license from the Precious Minerals Marketing Company, PMMC. A person could also purchase and deal in gold, which includes exporting gold if he had a license to that effect from the minister responsible for mines, that's the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. But these laws have been either repealed or amended by the Ghana GOLDBOD Act 2025 Act 1140. And as a result, that regime has changed. PMMC is undergoing dissolution, and the sports sale has also been repealed by the Ghana GOLDBOD Act. So Section 78 of the Ghana GOLDBOD Act provides that any person who had a license under this old regime, whether the license was issued to the person by the PMMC or the minister responsible for lands and natural resources, that license has ceased to be valid upon the coming into effect of the Ghana GOLDBOD Act. But we decided to allow for some time for people to transition. And so we provided for a grace period of almost 1 month. And we indicated in our press release of 14th April 2025 that all foreigners have up to the 30th of April 2025, which happens to be today, to exit the market. Because we intend to enforce the Ghana GOLDBOD Act effective tomorrow. What that simply means is that if you're a foreigner and you're found to be buying gold in the local market tomorrow, or selling gold, or to be dealing in gold in any shape or form, you are committing an offense. You are committing a crime. You will be arrested if caught, and you will be prosecuted in accordance with law. And that is why we thought it necessary not only to issue a press release, but to call this press briefing, so that nobody can have an excuse. Well, ignorance of the law is no excuse, but we don't enjoy arresting, detaining, prosecuting anybody. And that is why we want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. We want to give everybody ample notice. And so we are using this medium to remind all foreigners in the local gold trading sector that the deadline for them to exit the sector is today, 30th April 2025. And that from tomorrow going, it shall constitute a punishable criminal offense for a foreigner to buy or sell gold in the local gold trading sector. That is the first information we want to share with you. Trading gold locally, directly, okay? But as we indicated in our press release of 14th April, which we reiterated in another press release on, I believe, the 23rd of April this year, you can apply to the gold board as a foreigner to buy gold from Ghana through the gold board. So foreigners are allowed to be off-takers. So don't get us wrong, we are not saying that foreigners cannot buy gold from Ghana. If you're a foreigner, you are allowed to buy gold from Ghana. But we are saying you can't go to Takwa or Pristia or Kumasi and set up an office and buy gold from miners or traders. No. Come to the government's representative, which is the Ghana Gold Board. Apply, negotiate, and buy the gold directly from us. And we will ship the gold to your country or wherever you want us to ship the gold to. Number the Ghana Gold Board regime is when a foreigner wants to go into value addition. If you're a foreigner and you want to set up a refinery, you can apply to the gold board for a license to set up a refinery. If you're a foreigner and you want to set up a jewelry production company, you can apply for a license and will allow you to set up a jewelry manufacturing company. But the conditions of that license will require you at all times to buy gold directly from the gold board. So you cannot say that I have a jewelry production company, so I'm going to Takwa to buy gold, or I'm going to Obuasi to buy gold. You will come to gold board and say, I have this jewelry manufacturing company or refinery. I need 50 kg of gold every month to feed it. So you apply to the gold board, and every month we allocate you that gold at a certain price that you will have to pay to the gold board. Because we know that a lot of foreigners who can no longer trade directly in the local markets will resort to value addition and say, we want to go into jewelry production. But our research over the years indicate that most of these so-called jewelry production companies only use that as a ruse to smuggle gold out of the country. If all PMMC license holders and holders of licenses issued by the minister responsible for mines an ultimatum which elapses today, 30th of April, to apply for new licenses under the Ghana Gold Board Act. Because as I've already explained, per section 78 of the Ghana Gold Board Act, those PMMC, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources licenses have ceased to be valid. But we've given you 1 month to apply for a new license under the Act. That is what the law says, that a person whose license has ceased to be valid can apply to the Gold Board for a new license under the Gold Board Act. So we gave you up to the 30th, today is 30th. But we know that most of you have not been able to apply at all. We can also see from the back end of our website and the license application portal that some of you have started the process of applying, but have not yet completed the application process. A few of you have submitted your applications and the decision is yet to be taken by the Gold Board. Now, in view of this, management of Gold Board has decided to extend the time frame provided for Ghanaians who already have licenses to trade in gold. We've decided to extend the time frame for you to apply for a new Gold Board license. And that time frame is from today, the 30th of April, 2025, to 21st of April, 2025. 21st of May, sorry, did I say April? So today, 30th of April to 21st of May, 2025. So we are giving you another 3 weeks. We believe that this is fair and this time frame should be adequate for anybody who is serious.
Thank you for watching. like, comment, share, and subscribe.